What if Deku was a Majin from Dragon Ball Z? Basically, we're gonna have your boy Deku be a Majin. But real quick, before we get into this, we would need to go over some things quickly. If I did the channel membership for you peeps, it'd probably be like I don't know how the pricing works, but I probably would have it like a 99 cents or $1 a month type shit. So like $12 for the year. But tell me what type of rewards would y'all guys like? Tell me like what type of things y'all would like to get for, you know, being a member and shit like that, so I can at least get an idea for the people that do see this video. Also, if you fuck with the video or the content, let me know. Put some comments down. Talk to your boy. I am replying to comments. And the last little bit here is, if you do suggest a what if, give me context here so I know what to work with. Don't just be like, yeah, what if Deku was a fire-breathing lizard that had 12 arms and secretly was a god that traveled to the moon and went to... I can't do nothing with that information. So if you give me a what if, give me something to work with, so I'm not just sitting here looking goofy like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Anyways, what if Deku was a Majin? How we gonna do this, right? Is, I know GT wasn't canon, but we're gonna have your boy Deku asleep. He about 4. That's when we always start this shit out. He slumped out. Good night. Or we can say this is before he's born. It really doesn't matter. But what ended up happening is Majin Buu's getting hit with the spirit bomb. Well, he's thinking this eternally since he technically can't speak no more. He gets incinerated. Then we don't know what Oob's story will be like in the future. So what I'm gonna do is blend some shit together. We're gonna have the Oob that is in the variation of what is it called? Dragon Ball Z multiverse, where Oob basically became his own master. Like after him and Goku had like this mean 1v1. If y'all ever seen this, it's a what if. It's not a what if, it's like a fan-made comic or manga, excuse me. And so basically what happened, to make this make sense, is Oob became Goku's strongest prodigy, and he was able to keep up with a Goku that was at Super Saiyan 3 and shit like that. So they threw some quality good hands, and eventually Goku was like, yeah, you're not my student no more. You're your own person. We'll fight again, but as equals, right? So, and to note, Goku barely won. So with this being said, if I made Deku is super strong and made Deku as strong as Dragon Ball Z characters, he'd pretty much just one-shot everybody. So I'll have him grow in power gradually, so he gains power, and he's still a freak of somewhat nature, but not dummy crazy. All right. So how this happens is Deku, all this would happen in the dream, and how Oob would die, right? He would kind of be more like I'll say he got older, and then he passed away of natural causes, and then it's like he got reincarnated, like how Oob isn't Majin Buu, but he still resembles Majin Buu, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like that, where he's his own person, but he remembers the shit that happened prior, but very, very vaguely. So Deku's waiting his quirk, but then he doesn't. He's like, oh, he remembers seeing a dude with golden locks, like really strong hair and shit like that, right? So Deku proceeds to just naturally start training, right? I mean, at an early age. His mom actually lost him. We'll say he's about 5. His mom actually lost him, and eventually she was looking around frantically. Deku or Izuku, where were you? Like some shit like that, right? And so what she ended up doing is she went by like a martial art place, because he was always briefly talking about martial arts. They're doing this wrong, like him seeing fights, and she's like, how would he even know? And so she would see that he's going toe to toe with like she thought it was a pupil, but no, he's going toe to toe with the master. And he's like, this is what Deku's saying. You're stronger than I thought. I guess I'll have to crank it up a bit. He starts powering up, but nothing too crazy, but he's like, I probably can't use Kaioken in this body. He's doing all of this subconsciously because he's in the thrill of the fight. Something Oob picked up from Goku. And he's like, I think a Kamehameha should be enough to finish this off. No, actually, I'll say he do a meteor rush, right? He boo, beat, 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 wombo combo, beat, 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 happy feet, beat, beat, good hands, uppercuts that nigga, does a mean jump, backflip, boom, he starts flying up in the air, which isn't really that high, but it's high enough for the dramatic effect. He starts spinning, he spins back down. As he's charging up a Kamehameha, he's like, Kame, boom, bow. It wasn't like a super powered Kamehameha or anything. It was just like low damage. Boom. Him pops down to the ground. He actually ended up taking a knee. Him. Shit. That took a little more than I was hoping for. But fuck you. Anybody else? What's up? Fuck it. Oh, hey, ma. And then that dude just passes out. Or I say he's very fatigued. I don't think he passed out, but he falls down. Slumber. After that happens, everybody's like, you know, Deku's mom is apologizing, and the sensei's like, no. I thought there wasn't nobody that had grip no more. That kid is a monster. What's his quirk? Well, we went to the doctor about a year ago, or a year or less, and he said he didn't have a quirk. What? A kid that age doesn't have a quirk? Okay, miss, you're pulling my leg, right? Izuku was like, you know, she's like, no, I'm serious. He doesn't have the, I say she like says something like, he doesn't have that thing in his pinky toe or whatever. What? Then what was that? He was flying? He had enhanced strength? He was producing that weird energy? And then the old sensei comes out. I know what this is. I haven't seen this in a while, actually. To think a boy of this magnitude still exists. You know what I'm gonna add him in there. Well, am I? Alright, so I'm gonna add a Dragon Ball Z character in here, but he's not gonna have much prevalent into the story besides lightly training. And I can retcon this later. I was thinking about doing Master Roshi, but I might show somebody else love or something like a, nah, I think Master Roshi will fit, but let me know, because I'm thinking either like a really, really old Tien or somebody like that. Master Roshi pulls through with his cane. And this Master Roshi looks a lot older than he did in the story, even though he has eternal youth. Let's just say he's not as bad off as he was prior, right? And so what ended up happening, right? And he's like, gee willikers, or my, or some shit to this effect. And he's like, the way he fights, it's just like Goku, but a little different. You must be the reincarnation of Oob. That's Deku's getting up, fancy. Oob, who the hell is Oob? The fact that you perform my technique without ever seeing anyone do it is impressive. To be fair, Tien did entrust the school to me with his dying breaths, but don't worry, what was it again? Miss Izuku, I'm gonna take care of your kid for the next 10 years. That would make him approximately 15, by the way. So, end up happening is Master Roshi starts talking about how the world was many years ago. And he's talking about many years ago, because he was like, bruh, y'all got it easy, because back in my day, if you wanted power, you had to work for it. You had to train your body, mind, and soul just to get an ounce of power. You had to train. It took me many years just to learn how to do that move you did, the Kamehameha. He's like, yeah, what about it? Damn ungrateful brats. Then after all my friends, or all my students, they just easily breezed by, but come to find out Goku was this thing called a Saiyan. To think. Oh man, the wars and battles I've been through back in my day. You don't know nothing. And to think you would be the reincarnation of Oob staring down before me. The irony enough is I trained Goku. Goku trained Oob after Oob became the like he was going over like the whole story of like the events that took place at Dragon Ball. He's talking so much shit right now. He's like, oh, but then a couple years later, seeing it on the news talking about a baby's glowing and stuff. You know, I've been glowing for years, god damn it. And he's like, he powers up, like, you know, he powers up to his bulk form. I've been powering up for years and glowing for years. I didn't get no special power. I had to work for my shit, god damn it. Like, he's fucking living as he's telling this story. Deku's actually listening and shit, but he's like, god damn it. Eventually came to a point where Dende just said, fuck it, and decided to lead. Well, enough of my old man rant. I can at least tell you how to control that power of yours. Which, if you're anything like Oob, you're gonna be able to basically produce a lot of power and be really strong. And he's like, oh no, it's been a year since I've seen a good whippersnapper. Hell, that, what was his name, Maidol? He's pretty strong, but nothing like what we had to fight back in my day. He's like, damn, what type of monsters did you fight, right? And so, what would end up happening, right, after he gets done talking even more shit, he'd be like, we'll begin your training tomorrow. I'll let you damn whippersnapper rest up a bit. I know you can't handle my training. It's gonna be tough. So I hope you're ready. As he's walking out with his cane, talking all sorts of shit. Goddamn motherfuckers being born with power and shit when I had to train my fucking whole life. God damn it. So after this happens, Deku basically begins training under Master Roshi. And learning how to, you know, fight, do moves, and basic stuff, which, since he learned the stuff from Goku, Oob learned that, you know, really easy. It's gonna come to him dumb quick. So he learns how to fight, learn how to produce ki, and learns how to meditate, and that's the most important thing. As he learns how to meditate more and more, he becomes very strong, and we'll have your Deku around the age of 14, or right when he's eventually gonna go to middle school. And we're gonna say, let's see, one day him and Master Roshi are out getting groceries, and Deku is basically with them, and he's gotten a good bond because this is like his pseudo father, right? He's basically sees this dude as his pops, okay? And he's like, yeah, having a good time, laughing with him. But to be fair, Deku does kind of have like a giant ass turtle suit on him, and he's suffering, but I digress. So what ended up happening is Master Roshi, and he's like, you goddamn, you better be fucking lucky I'm not older or younger. God damn it, I was supposed to have eternal youth. I just keep getting older and older. I've lived long enough though, that damn it. Went to that damn tournament of power and fucking nearly damn died. God damn it, motherfucker Goku shouldn't have brought me back, bro. Like, whoo-wee. Anyways, Muscular pulls up, bro. Or, yeah, well, Muscular pulls up. He starts wreaking havoc. And Master Roshi and Deku kind of go need to see what's going on, right? So they pull off, head off, right? And so what ended up happening is they pull off, see Muscular, and then Deku's like, I gotta go help, but I'm in the suit. And Master Roshi, smile and anger and all that stuff stops. He senses the power of this one, and he's like, this is far too much for him to handle. He has memories of the stories, like Krillin telling him a story about how Goku became Super Saiyan, and how it was derived by anger and stuff. And Master Roshi, he lives long enough. So he's like, And on top of that, Deku's talking about how he's struggling to like really access his Majin abilities and stuff like that. So Master Roshi's like, if you can't get the suit off, as he buffs up, it'd be your fault that I died. Note, Master Roshi is a considerably weak in comparison to how he is in like Super and stuff like that. Justification is, as time went on, he kept getting older and older. So this allowed me to justify him not being on the Dragon Ball Z scale. All right. So with that being said, they start throwing hands, right? Master Roshi's like, this is my final lesson to you. As he was walking off, ready to go. Thing one, there will always be someone stronger than you. Keep that in mind. Thing two, You want to train to the point where your body moves on its own. And Deku's like, wait, Master Roshi, wait, I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. Like, as he's sweating bullets right now. He's like, I can help you fight. And he's like, thing 3, don't let your anger blind you. As Master Roshi proceeds to start throwing quality hands with Muscular. And he's even showing that pseudo ultra instinct type shit, right? Good hands. Good hands. Beat, 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 beat. But eventually, as all things come, as all good things come to an end, Master Roshi starts losing, slowly but for surely. Alright, peeps. So if you're seeing this is technically a different day, but one video for y'all. I wanted to add some minor things real quick, because I didn't get to finish the video. But basically, when I was talking about the anger stuff, it's almost like a retcon. They talked about Krillin. Let's say Krillin talked about how Goku was angry when he became a Super Saiyan, and you would see images of him being on Planet Namek, and how Gohan tapped into his Super Saiyan 2, and he was a bit angry. And also, the Majin aspect is more of a... It's more vague than I made it seem. It's not like it's an definitive thing, but Master Roshi's pretty confident. So Master Roshi gave his disciple his last, final words and stuff. You seen the pseudo ultra instinct. You see Master Roshi throwing some good hands, but blow by blow, beak. I swear these blows getting heavier and heavier, and heavier and heavier, and heavier and heavier. Just beak. And Muscular is like, come on, old man, is that all you got? You were giving me all that spunk just a minute ago. Beak, boom. Hit him with a gut punch. Boom, kick him, bam, boom. Master Roshi on some Goku shit, not giving up. It's more of the fact that this nigga Master Roshi's like, yeah, I've peaked. We can say it happened at some point in Super where he just peaks and he's like, all right, I'm done. And so Deku's just like, no. Muscular's like, you're getting tiresome, old man. I'm gonna put an end to you. Very well, do as you wish. The second you put it into me, or the second you end my life, or do that, as Master Roshi bucks up for the last time, will be the second you sealed your own fate. I might not be strong enough. And this is actually surprisingly reminiscent to some shit that future Gohan said. The second you do this, there will be a warrior far greater than mine that emerges from this world. And then Muscular's like, blood everywhere. Everyone's confused. No. Well, okay. Well, we'll say that Muscular was about to do that, but then he sees the brat. He's like, well, if that's the case, I'll get rid of him right here. And then you see blood everywhere. Master Roshi blocks it with basically his whole entire body, and he's like, I don't think so. He turns around to the kid, and for one of the rarest moments, which they always had good moments, for one of the rarer moments, he smiles. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, guys. For one of the rare moments, he smiles. It says, thank you, my child. Being with you made me feel young again. This all happens within like a very small time frame. Being with you made me feel like I was young again. Back in the earlier days when I was training Goku, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha. Hell, I even got to see the progress of Oob. I'm glad to have you as my student. And you're not my student no more. I can safely say that you are a master of martial arts. Go out there. Deku Izuku, or what is it? Izuku Midoriya. Show them the might of the turtle way. With tears flowing through his eyes, and with one last swing from Muscular, he pulls the body up and then slams it into the ground. And I mean, he's doing this repeatedly, but Deku only saw it happen 3 times. Because everything goes red. Red, 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 red. And then he's in this void. He's like... And then he's in complete darkness for a very brief moment. And he just sees this pink monstrosity. This monstrosity, but you know, very low IQ and intelligence, starts screaming and shouting. And before the pink blob could actually eat him, or eat Deku per se, a figure comes through in what would futurely be known as Deku's key. He seems black. He's kind of confused by this. He's like, what the? And this dude stops this pink monstrosity from eating Deku. He's like, wait, what? Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. This happened to me too, but it's a little different since I'm here this time around. I'm sorry. He's like, wait, what? I'll feed you this power slowly but gradually instead of giving it to you all at once, so you don't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What's up with it, man? Yes, sir. It's Ub and Majin, obviously, Majin Buu. And so, what ended up happening, right, is Deku's like, wait, what do you mean by... And then he pops back in, he widens his stance, and he screams. And he screams a primal scream. And I mean, this scream can be heard from miles away. As Deku's eyes turn like a weird black like, and an M can be seen on his forehead as his muscle bulk up. Holes start to show from like around his upper chest area, and he screams, pew, 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 pew. He looks at Muscular and takes a stance. Now, in theory, he would be able to beat Muscular. But since his power is brand new and since his power is untested, we're gonna justify for what happens next. He's like, and then Majin Deku has entered the battlefield. He pounces on Muscular, and they start throwing some hands equivalently to how Deku threw hands with Muscular in the canon, but just more without damaging himself, right? So it's literally just beat, 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 beat. It's more of a Deku's doing more good than bad, rather. And he's able to outclass him with his martial arts training. And he's like, beak, boom, boom. Like, even though he's angry, it's kind of like if Gohan wasn't cocky on some shit. So he's like, boom, boom, boom. And he starts just dogging on Muscular. But as this is happening, the M on his forehead starts to dissipate. And let's just say there's some broken glass or something, or Master Roshi's sunglasses, and he can see the M going in and out or like fading off of his face. So he just demonic Kame, but it's a lot more drawn out and builds up like the Kamehameha. Demonic as pink key starts to form. Demonic Kame. As he screams, you can see like an impression of a Kid Buu. And just he shoots out this massive wave, but he shoots in such a way to where it goes upwards in a way, and then before Deku collapses and passes out, he just sees the battered and bloodied Master Roshi, and he just looks down with a tear in his eye. And Master Roshi looks at him. I'm sorry, kid. I knew that was what the trigger was. I would have been looking real stupid if it wasn't. And they ain't no Dragon Balls now, so depth actually means something. But I don't think that'd be as big as a deal because you whippersnappers are too soft anyway. Well, we'll see. As he looks at him, make me proud. And also, I want you to keep in mind you're stronger than you think. No, Master Roshi. Master Roshi, no, I'm not. And then Master Roshi covers Deku's lip with his bloody, old, frail body. If you think that's the case, before you use that power, as he looks at the M on his forehead or pointing to it, you couldn't even really move too much. You was complaining about it this whole time. But the second you powered up, that weight was nothing to you at all. The weight, he looks down and sees the weight, and he's like, "You're right, Master." As his eyes pupil go dark. And he sees that Master Roshi is dead. And all you can hear is a blood crawling, "Master Roshi!" But Deku couldn't even get him to a nearest hospital before losing consciousness. And that's where we'll leave off. What if Deku was a Majin? Part 1. Catch y'all guys later.